Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Kelly's Creative Dream Studios, and today I have a quick unboxing for you. I finally got around to getting the papers ordered from the new Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog, which runs from May of this year through April of next year. And then I also have a couple of items from the mini catalog and celebrations, which will go through from August to December. Actually, the celebration goes August to September. The mini catalog goes from this month through December of 2021, which used to be our holiday catalog. And I'll talk about those items in a minute. But real quick, one of the first things I did was I went through and I ordered several of my papers. And the reason I ordered papers was, number one, I always order the papers if I get nothing else in the catalog. And rather than unwrap everything, I'm going to show you. I ordered Bloom Where You Are Planted. Expressions in ink I wanted, but it was on back order, but I understand it is in now. Hand penned. Oh heck, let's just do it this way. It'll be so much easier. Let me flip that out of the way. I just try not to get these open if I can help it, because then I lose track of where they go before I can get them in their sheets. Okay, this one is Beauty of the Earth. And I can see this in a lot of guide cards really easy. So we have this, and we have this wood grain side. You get 2 sheets of everything. I love this. This is going to be good to do in a card, and you've got blank space for stamping on. You know I love to stamp directly on the paper. And then more of the trees. Then we have this all over leaf pattern. This is going to be great for fall. And then this beautiful blue sky background. And a lot of times I go for the reverse side more. This, and again, even with its greens, would still be good for fall. And I love this for a winter scene. Another great fall card. And then look at this one. Really bold. And I'm going to be showing you some card ideas for using these bolder prints in. More of the grove trees. And then this green watercolor or alcohol ink effect. So that is Beauty of the Earth. Okay. And I'm going to try not to lose track of that one. Could be easier said than done. Okay, then we have Bloom Where You're Planted, and this has got a lot of succulents in it. I'm cracking it open here. Trying to crack it open here. Good gravy. There we go. I didn't open these because I wasn't going to do this, but you'll have that. So see, we've got our succulents, lots of plants, and then shiplap background. And if you watch Chip and Joanna Gaines, you know she's all about the shiplap. Various pots, and those would be so easy to fussy cut out. And then this all over just a neutral tone. Lots of fronds and a brick pattern. More various plants. Now you've got just the tops, and then you've got the pots. So you could fussy cut out, and you could do some real nice layering with those. And then we have the lighter tone wood grain on the back. Very dark forestry. This would be good for Christmas. And then our actual brick tone on the back. And this is another one of those where you could do it in the half and stamp on your paper. And then I love this all over background. So that is Bloom Where You Are Planted. Later today I'm going to be filming the paper organization video for tomorrow. And you'll get to see how I organize my paper, how I store my paper. I have 6x6, I have 12x12. Ooh, sorry. I have 6x6, 12x12 paper pads, designer series papers, specialty papers, and they all have their own way of being stored. Okay, this one is hand penned, and it's all nice sketch artistry and lining. I love this green, this very soft minty. This would be pretty on a wedding card, and more of that watercolor background. Again, another, love that. Wisteria Wonder, I'm betting. I didn't look at the color choice on the back. Nice for a baby card. And the greens. And if you're not familiar, very pretty for a baby card, blending those two together. When you get your paper pad on the back, whoops, turn right side up, it will tell you on the back what colors of our cardstock match perfectly with your Designer Series paper pad. So this one is Basic Black, Blushing Bride, Cinnamon Cider, one of our new in colors, Daffodil Delight, Garden Green, Highland Heather, Mint Macaron, Misty Moonlight, another new in color, Pale Papaya, another new in color, Pool Party, and Whisper White. Okay. Next we have In Good Taste, and I think this one's going to be great for guy cards. You'll see why in just a second. There's our boards. That paper sticking to me. Nice hexagon pattern. And you could cut some of these out of one side and you could layer them up and give yourself some, with the Stampin' Dimensionals, and give your card some depth. Nice like a burlap. A neutral brick. Really glad to see some good men's cards type stuff. Painting background. Another wood. Oh, this would be lovely. I love that. Nice soft smoky gray. And more of the tiling brick. Another wood grain. And a sisal rug pattern in the background. This reminds me of a bath mat. And then the tiling in the background for a backsplash. Another texture paint. And another brick. I love this. It's so detailed, it almost looks like it would be textured, like you could virtually touch it. And it has a canvas background to it. And then more of the herringbone tiling. And weave. This would be pretty. Some good choices here for guy cards. Excellent choices for guy cards. Or for that tomboy in your life. Okay, next we have In the Wild. And we do have stamps that go with this, and I believe a die set that goes with this one. But I only order what I know, except for the Designer Series papers, I only order what I know for sure I'm going to use, so I don't always order the dies and stamp sets. I don't always order the punches. I made a couple of exceptions in the holiday catalog I'll be showing you in a few minutes. So here we have our multiple tigers, and then we have a neutral tone on the back, and they all do this. We have the color in the front and a neutral in the back. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm not positive, but I think we have a die that punches a couple of these out just the way they are. And our leopards. Foliage. Oh, I love that. That broken down in small pieces would be great for Christmas. This would go great with Bloom Where You Are Planted. You could combine the two. So that is In the Wild. Okay. And I have all this paper to file today and put away. Really wish they'd make these easier to get into. Okay. This one is called Pansy Petals. Love the colors in this. So bright and springy. This would be good with our Bumblebee cardstock and our bead stamps if you've gotten those in the past. More fronds and a gingham pattern in a softer tone. Another great one for girl baby cards. And the purple gingham. Oh wow, look at these. And I believe we have a pansy builder pack or die set that these go with. And another pale gingham. So that is Pansy Petals. And then this one is Sweet Symmetry. For a minute, I wasn't sure I was going to be able to say that earlier. Bob came home yesterday. He's off doing errands today while I'm getting a couple of videos done. And that's pretty much going to be my day for the day. So this is Symmetry. What was the full name of it? Sweet Symmetry. So everything is a repetitive pattern. Now these are in the annual catalog and available for order immediately. Another one I think that would pair well with Bloom Where You Are Planted. See, everything's a repetitive, almost like a kaleidoscope effect. Okay. And then we have You're a Peach. And I had to get this one. You've heard me talk about Cassie before. She has been my Peaches since she was a toddler. So I had to have peach paper to send her peach birthday cards. Send birthday cards to my Peaches. Nice refreshing thing considering her birthday's in December. So this will be a nice change for her. I love that blue. Love that blue and green together. Tabby, we don't need your help. I have a cat sitting over here in my windowsill, and she always thinks she has to help me whatever I'm doing. Oops. I like this. It's like little brush strokes. So that is You're a Peach. Which she is. She's dealing with being the mom to twin girls. They are 7 months old and growing fast, voicing their opinion, cutting teeth. Okay, this is one of our Christmas collections from in the annual catalog. This is Tidings of Christmas. And I'm not real positive about this because I'm not sure about the blacks. And there are 4 of everything. Because you get one 12 by 12 sheet cut, you know, into fourths. There's that one, or maybe there's 8. There may be 8 there. Yeah, 2 sheets cut into fourths. This one I like for Christmas. This one I like for Christmas. Stripe. This one is nice. Makes a nice card background. Now I hope to start doing Stampin' Up! Sundays on YouTube. And I will be doing Stampin' Up! Scrapbook Saturday on my blog. Not sure if they'll go here. And then sympathy cards on my blog on Sundays. And you can always find the link to my blog in the description box below. So we have our little trees. And I like the red stamp, that stripe. That makes sense for Christmas, right? And then there's this one and this one. This would make a nice, elegant New Year's card. And that is Tidings of Christmas. Okay, and the reason I went nuts for paper is because this packet of 48 is $18 with your hostess credits. So when you've got your hostess credits, $150 order before tax and shipping will give you $15 in credit. So if you go to 200, you'll have $20 in credit, and you could pick up this 48 pack of cards of paper with your hostess credits. There are 4 of each pattern. Let me turn this one this way. Oh, the air kicked in. I needed that. I love this stripe. I'd order more of this pack just for this stripe alone. I don't know why, but I've gotten into multicolored stripes here lately. And then our pen and ink in the back. Another stripe. Not as crazy about this one, but I can see the possibilities for this one. And then we have hearts. Wouldn't those be bright and cheery birthday cards? I need to get back into scrapbooking more, so that's why once the studio's done, I want to get back to scrapbooking. I love this pink cheetah. You could easily use this within the wild as well. Those look like they should be lines on a journaling tag, don't they? Wow. That bugs the eye, especially this morning. I'm battling a sinus headache this morning. I've taken drugs, and I'm hoping that the sinus pills will kick in here shortly so I can be productive the rest of the day while Bob's out doing his thing. This is pretty. This would be pretty in a masculine card, as with that. A buffalo check. Always a good idea. And then we have this one. So this one, you get 48 sheets. You get 4 12 by 12 sheets of this one. Okay. That is all the papers that I have from out of the new catalog. I also ordered All for Baby and the die set. I didn't worry about so much the stamped images as I did the dies. But I knew that they'd all come in handy. So I have All for Baby because I want to put baby kits together, and this would be a great way for me to add embellishments to my baby kits for the shop. Okay, then we have, let me get this out of the way really quick because I've got stuff buried here. And we're going to take a look at this, at the holiday catalog. Oh, I forgot, I can't throw that away, it's recyclable. Okay, so we saw these. Okay, now I can't show you the insides of the catalogs, but this is what we're going to be working with. And I'm going to lay the celebration one over here so I make sure I get the items right, because I don't want to mess up. Okay, let's start with this. This is Peaceful Prince, and this is free in the Celebrations catalog with a $50 order. So if you rack up $150 in orders, or $200 in orders, let's say, so you can get that big 48 pack of paper, then you could also wind up picking anywhere from 2 to 4 items out of the Celebrations catalog. And one of them is this paper, and this is Peaceful Prince. There is a punch that coordinates with this in the Celebration catalog. But we have more of the buffalo check. We have the birch trees and the candy stripe. Love that. And I'm going to go through these kind of fast because you can see them as they are. Not sure about the green snow, but you know, we'll play with it and figure it out. And the deer. And the reason I bought this is because this punch will punch these deer out. And this is in the mini catalog. The paper is in the Celebrations. It's one of your free items with a $50 order. And then the punch is in here along with the stamp set. It is a bundle for that one. Now I didn't really need a deer punch because I have deer dies and deer stamp sets that I love. but I wanted to be able to fussy cut some of these deer out. So that's why we have that one, okay? And then we have another one of the free items that I have, I think. Look and see if I picked anything else up. Maybe not. Thought I did. Double checking here to make sure. Oh, yes. I picked up the Penguin Playmates. And again, didn't really need the stamp set or the punch, but the punch that you can purchase out of the mini catalog and use with the paper that you get free out of celebrations. Because the punch punches out the penguins. How cute is that? And then we have snowmen and foxes and penguins. This would be a very nice contemporary Christmas. If you know people that are more in the contemporary vein, this would be perfect for cards for them. The backgrounds are also great for baby cards, birthday cards. Lots of uses out of those. So this was Penguin Playmates, excuse me. Free in the celebrations, coordinates with the stamp and the punch, sold as a bundle in the mini catalog. Got that? Okay. That is all I have for you for today. Oh, another one that's coming. We have a couple that are coming back that have been in past catalogs. We are bringing back Heartwarming Hugs in the mini catalog for the holidays. We're bringing back, let me take this out of here because the glare on this is going to be horrible. We're bringing back the black glitter paper. And, oh, my string just stretched all out. Bringing back the red velvet. So they're bringing back some favorites, giving us new things to play with, and the cool thing about it is they're all going to play really nicely together for this holiday season. So that is it for me with my unboxing today. Thanks for joining me in the studio. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you back here tomorrow with part 2 of the organization series. We're talking different ways, how I store my paper supplies, and look forward to tips from you. In the meantime, leave a comment down below and tell me which one of these papers caught your attention. And I'll see you back here tomorrow. Creative blessings.